It's time
for wrestling.
Tuesday.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent. Welcome you to this week's episode of Wrestling Tribute Tuesday. I appreciate everybody tuning in. If this is your first time tuning in, what I do is every Tuesday ask 5 questions, all dealing with the sport of professional wrestling. This week with this regular scheduled program, 5 questions, doing different decades. So if this is your first time watching it, and you like it, hey, click that like button, leave a comment, let me know how you did, and be a champ and hit that subscribe button. Now that I got that special self-promotion out of the way, let me do one more here. Been talking about for weeks about doing another live stream. So instead of just talking about it, here, check out the intro.
Everybody, get your daddy out of the field, get your mama out of the kitchen, you get your brother and sister out on the field playing with the lambs and the sheep.
Wrestling Gold Friday night, episode 1, premiering this Friday, April 12th. It will be a live stream. Starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. Pacific time. Also 9 a.m. Saturday morning in Japan, and 5 a.m. Saturday morning in India. So check it out. Join us in the chat. Like I said, it is a live stream. So it should be a lot of fun. If you do miss this live, hey, I'm going to post a replay of it so you can check it out then. But definitely like people to join in. And like I said, we're just going to have some fun talking about some old school wrestling. That will be Wrestling Gold Friday night, 8 p.m. this Friday.
Question
Number 1.
All right, question 1 this week. If you did check out last week's Spot Show live stream, kind of got stumped here. I don't know if it's this old age or it's getting kind of late, but we didn't know the answer to this question. So, like I said, I was going to make this a trivia question, did a little bit of research, and gosh, did I feel stupid. So, question number 1, yes or no, has twin siblings ever faced each other inside the ring? Alright, question number 1 again. Yes or no, has twin siblings ever faced each other in the ring? The answer is yes, they have. And gosh, I feel stupid because not only did the Bella twins do it, I think I was trying to focus on brothers, but obviously, like I said, I feel stupid. Bella twins actually faced each other before, and it was pretty recent. I mean, recent mean within the past 10 years, whatever. Also, I remember seeing these guys, the hunter or the headhunters, seeing old tapes of them, fighting each other. I think it was Japan and all that, but totally forgot about the headhunters being twin brothers who actually face each other. So yes, the answer number one is yes. There have been twins siblings that actually wrestle each other in matches.
Question.
Number two.
All right, question two. What was the last TV 14 WWE event? Was it A, Night of Champions 2008, B, Unforgiven 2008, or C, Great American Bash 2008? All right, question number two again. What was the last TV 14 WWE event? Was it A, Night of Champions 2008, B, Unforgiven 2008, or C, Great American Bash 2008? The answer is C, the Great American Bash of 2008. At this time, whatever the reason, either they thought, hey, we need to market towards family and kids, and it could have been because Linda McMahon was running for some kind of public office, Senate, whatnot, or Congress, or she tried to run for Congress, lost, then went for Senate. I can't remember, but basically, yeah, they choose to start doing more family friendly, kid friendly stuff. Uh, Stop with the cussing a lot. Even John Cena uh, didn't cut those edgy promos that he was cutting at first, or the edgy raps. Even his move, that STFU, was just, they dropped a U to call it STF. The FU, they dropped FU totally and called it Attitude Adjustment, AA. Uh, so, yeah. But now it seems like they're gearing toward, especially they kind of pick their spots and what time they will do it. I think USA, grant them that much permission. So it seems like around 9 o'clock. That's when they cut those little more edgier uh, promos and maybe say a little cuss words. Plus, crowds these days, they just gonna shout out anything. Uh, Basically, seems like they're really going to be geared up towards their Netflix premiere, which I think is next year. And then I guess everything's going to be uncut. So, but yeah, the answer here is C, the Great American Bash.
Question.
Number three.
Nice little segue here. Speaking of the Great American Bash, question number three. Who did the American Dream Dusty Rhodes defeat for the NWA World Television Championship at the Great American Bash of 1985? Was it A, Dick Slater, B, Tully Blanchard, or C, Arn Anderson? All right, let's repeat that one more time. Who did Dusty Rhodes defeat for the NWA World Television Championship at the Great American Bash of 1985? Was it A, Dick Slater, B, Tully Blanchard, or C, Arn Anderson? The answer is B, Tully Blanchard. Going to 85 here. Yes, he beat him in a cage match at the Great American Bash event. I think they had several events, I think it was a whole tour, 85 and 86. But he did beat him on that tour. Now, of course, this is before the Four Horsemen was actually born, which, was a result from an angle and a promo from Arn Anderson, of course. But later on during the year, they attacked Dusty Rhodes, them being Tully, Arn, Ole, and Ric Flair, broke Dusty Rhodes' leg. He had to relinquish the championship, in which Arn Anderson won it in a tournament. And of course, later on, Dusty would wind up defeating Arn Anderson for his second NWA World Television Championship. Uh, try. I think Dick Slater was in Mid South at the time, so that championship he's on right there, I think it's actually the UWF Television Championship. It's kind of blurry there, but yeah, I do believe he was right on that brink where he went from Mid South to UWF, and him being the Mid South Television Champion, they were like, "Hey, you'll just be the UWF Television Champion now. Here's your belt," uh, and the rest is history. All right, let's go to the next question.
Question.
Number 4 sheet.
All right, question number 4 this week. We're going way back in time to February of 1975. Who did Crazy Luke Graham defeat for his first NWA Mid American Championship in February 5th of 1975? Was A. Lynn Rossi, B. Don Kent, or C. Jackie Fargo? All right, question number 4 again. Who did Crazy Luke Graham defeat for his first NWA Mid America Championship on February 5th of 1975? Was it A. Lynn Rossi, B. Don Kent, or C. Jackie Fargo? The answer is B. Don Kent. Got to see Crazy Luke Graham at the tail end of his career. Dude looked like and act like a wild man at that time, so God knows how crazy and wild he was back in his prime. Let's go to the main event. Question number 5.
Question.
Number 5.
All right, time for the main event. Question number 5. Here we go. Who was the first ECW Triple Crown champion? What I mean by Triple Crown champion, at one point in their ECW career, they won the television championship. At another point, they became one half of the ECW Tag Team Champion, and they were also at one point the ECW World Champion. So, who was it? Who was the first one to accomplish that goal? Was it A. Mikey Whipwreck, B. Taz, or C. Sabu? All right, one more time. Question number 5, the main event question of the week. Who was the first ECW Triple Crown champion? Basically, who was the ECW version of Pedro Morales? Maybe I should skip that and ask that question later at another trivia. Maybe I done asked it. Anyway, question number 5. Who was the first ECW Triple Crown champion? Was it A. Mikey Whipwreck, B. Taz, or C. Sabu? The answer is A. Mikey Whipwreck, of all people. Yes, he started out the underdog treatment, got a surprise win when he first won the television championship. He was one half the tag team champions and a former television or former world champion as well. Leave this answer in the comments. This is a little bonus question if anybody knows. Like I said, drop it in the comments. Which two members or which combination of these 3 guys held the tag team championship together? So yeah, there's one for you. But anyway, that does it for this week Wrestling Trivia Tuesday. Don't forget, this Friday, episode number 1, the premiere episode of Wrestling Go Friday Night. That's Friday, 8 p.m. Central, 7 Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Saturday morning in Japan, 5 a.m. Saturday morning in India. And that's this Friday. And hey, what about one more shameless plug? This Thursday, of course, is Spot Show live stream with me, Ronald Ray. Again, that'll be Thursday night, 8 p.m. Yeah, the whole shebang. 8, 7, 6, 5. 9 a.m. Friday, Japan, and 6 p.m. or 5 a.m. in India. Sorry, I just said so many times I totally forgot. But yes, Spot Show live stream on Thursdays where we talk more about current stuff. And of course, this week I'll be talking about WrestleMania. Just putting a bow on everything going on there, my opinions. Also, talk a little AEW. Then we just have a great big bullshit session. Talking about everything going on in wrestling and current stuff. So, for a current live stream talk, that Spot Show Thursdays at 8 o'clock, and like I said, premiering Friday, Wrestling Gold Friday night, where we talk about classic wrestling stuff, old school wrestling stuff. So, pretty excited about that. Anyway, that does it for me this week. Hopefully, everybody has a good one, and take it easy. Hey there, thank you for checking this out. If you enjoyed it, share with friends, drop a like button, leave a comment. Also, be a champ and hit that subscribe button. You can also check me out on social media, Facebook at Ronald Ray, on X or Twitter is RPATRPTV46. Until next time.
So long from the peach state of Georgia.